What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben Allen, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about things that people in the Army don't particularly like. So let's get to it. Alright, what's up guys? So you guessed it, APFT, Army Physical Fitness Test. Today we're going to be talking about if it's really as hard as people say and why people dislike it so much and just so on and so forth. So to start it off, is it really as hard as people say? Short answer is it just depends on you pretty much. I remember when I first came into the Army, I sucked at a PT test. I think my score was a 201, I think, maybe. I can't remember, it was so long ago. But I remember only being able to get 50 some push-ups max, and as a 19-year-old male at the time, my max was 71, I think. And I was nowhere near that. And my sit-ups have always sucked. They still kind of suck to this day. I can only get 69, 70 right now. I need 78 to max it. So as you can see, I'm a little off from there, but that little margin makes a big difference in your PT score, and it really does suck. Run time has always been decent. It hasn't been atrociously bad. When I first came in, I was making it with 3 seconds to spare. So yeah, now it's sitting at a good 14:30-ish around there. So we're good, we're working on it. But El Paso does have really high elevation. Not making excuses, but just putting it out there. Yeah guys, so like I was saying, it just depends on you, how much work you're willing to put in and how hard you're gonna try on that PT test, right? What were you doing the week before, right? Or how are you making yourself better? I know PT alone in the morning is good. It helps you maintain the level of fitness that you're at, but it's not gonna put you above the rest or set you up for success on a PT test, right? What you do in the gym after work is what's really gonna be helping you, right? So you gotta want it that bad to go in the gym even when you're tired. You gotta run, you gotta work out, work on your push-ups and sit-ups. I know my old squad leader, he really helped me bump up my numbers on that PT test. I think the highest I ever got was a 262, and I know that's still not anything to brag about, but from where I started to where I'm at currently, that's great. Especially for me, any improvement is a big improvement, you know what I mean? And it just helps. Pretty much I've seen people struggle with the PT test over and over again, and I've seen people get put on, not the APCP program, that's if you bust height and weight, but pretty much remedial PT is where if you fail a PT test, they have extra training for it, and a lot of people really don't like it because it takes time out of their day and stuff like that. But had they prepared in advance, they wouldn't be there in the first place, And I've had a few friends that I personally have coached on the PT test, and it was pretty much his run that was sucking. And I'm not a phenomenal runner, I'm not anything like that, but we train in the gym. We primarily focus on his upper body and his legs and core, right? Because those are some of the main things that you get tested on, push-ups, sit-ups, and your 2-mile run, right? And he failed it, and then we started training, took another one, fell down by 30 seconds on the run, passed everything else, and that's because he had failed all 3 events beforehand. But we got his push-ups good, we got his sit-ups good, and then on the run, failed it by 30 seconds. It was only a diagnostic, so it wasn't a record APFT, so it wasn't going to count against him. It was just to see where he's at. And I think it was a week later, we had another one, and we trained that week. The 2 days prior, we rested, we relaxed, we did the proper recovery, and we came back, and he passed his run by 30 seconds this time. So now he was off the remedial PT program, and now he's free to train as much as he wants and stuff like that. But yeah, if you find yourself struggling with your PT test, the best thing to do is just push up, sit up drill. Honestly, just wake up in the morning, do 25 push-ups, right? Once lunch rolls around, do another 25, right? Once you get off work, 25, and right before you go to bed, 25, for a total of 100 push-ups a day. I was doing that when I had just spare time throughout my day. I mean, it's 25 push-ups. That'll take you a minute, if that, if you're struggling. If you're good, it'll take you 30 seconds. But that really helped my muscles get familiarized with the push-up motion and just getting my muscle memory down pretty much, you know what I mean? And it really helped me, and now I can max my push-ups 71. I always go for 72 just to be safe, but I can get that number in about 40 seconds, I want to say, No, my bad. It's like a minute. Because you have 2 minutes to do your 71 push-ups, but I can get it in like a minute now. Again, not bragging, but it's just like, it shows, right? I could only do 50 at the start of basic training, and now I can max my push-ups in the first minute. Sit-ups, you know, I definitely got to train those more, because I remember when I first started, it was like at 40 some. I don't even think that's passing, honestly. Now it's at a good 69, 70. I need about 8 more to max, so I'm still working on that. You know, I've come a way, you know, but I still got more to go. And then my run is just, you know, something that's constantly always got to be improving. You got to stay on it. You got to work on cardio. You got to work on what you eat, especially me, because I know if I eat something bad, it's gonna show, right? Because I gain weight fast, I lose it fast, but still. And pretty much, yeah, like PT tests, like, they can make people nervous, because, you know, like, a lot of the times, like, you know, if you don't feel like you're ready, you know, it psychs you out, and then you don't perform as well, and then, you know, you fail it. And most of the time, you know, you get a diagnostic PT test, which is like pretty much like, just like, it doesn't count against you, it's just to see where you're at, pretty much. And, you know, that'll help you pinpoint the areas that you need to work on. And then, you know, like, you wait a couple weeks, and then, like, you know, you take an actual record APFT, and, you know, this one counts against you. And if you fail too, they can, you know, file and push for a chapter, which could get you kicked out of the Army. It's not a dishonorable, don't worry, but, you know, why go that route when you can go to the gym and better yourself and just come back stronger for the next PT test, you know what I mean? But I would say, you know, like I said, like, I'm harping on it, it just depends where you're at physically. Like, to some people, it's easy. Like, PT tests are not a problem. It's like, oh yeah, we got a PT test today, cool, I'm gonna go, like, party with the guys, you know, get drunk, you know, wake up and still pass that shit, you know? Some people, it's like, oh shit, like, I have a PT test tomorrow, or, like, you know, in a week, like, I don't think I'm ready. Like, what if I suck at my push-ups? What if I suck at my abs, you know, or my sit-ups, or my run, right? Like, I know I'm one of those people. I'm like, dude, like, even though I know I got it, I still get nervous, because, you know, like, there's always that mentality of trying to be better than your last PT test, you know, because higher you score, the more promotion points you get, right? Because, you know, every point on the PT test, you know, is equivalent to a certain amount of promotion points, which can help you rank up faster in the Army. And if you guys want to see a video on how to get promoted fast in the Army, let me know down in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to talk about that. You know, it's something I think everybody should know and, you know, strive for. But yeah, like, I remember, like, I got told I had a PT test in a week. I was like, shit, like, am I gonna pass height and weight? Am I gonna pass my run? You know, like, you know, a bunch of ifs, like, what ifs, you know? And it was for BLC also, so had I failed that, like, it would have just looked really, really bad. But I focused in on that week, you know, I got my diet good, you know, I was eating healthy, I was running, I was doing push-up sit-up drill, and come the day of the PT test, like, I felt like I had ran the best I'd ever ran, because it was just so effortless, pretty much. And then, like, my push-ups, maxed them, you know, I was like, thank God. I don't know why I was worried about my push-ups, you know, I always max them. And then my sit-ups, I was like, let's go. And I got the highest I'd ever gotten, which was 71, so yes. But yeah, guys, like, honestly, like, don't psych yourself out, you know, just prepare a little better for your PT test, and it will not be as hard as you think it is. Like, I know sometimes, you know, it just comes down on you, like, oh my God, I don't want to do this, but, you know, you just got to bear through it, you got to try your hardest, and you got to leave it all out on the field or the run route, whatever, wherever you guys are doing it. But yeah, guys, like, pretty much that's it. Like, PT test isn't really something to be, like, you know, super scared of. It'll definitely make you nervous if you're not prepared. If you're prepared, awesome, cool. You're like an athlete, that's great. But yeah, guys. So let me know if you guys liked this video, right? Comment down below what you thought, and also comment down below your PT scores. I'd like to compare, see who's better, you know, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, please share this video. We just passed 500 subscribers. I think we're at like 550 right now. So that's amazing, guys. Like, I got a bunch of video ideas planned coming up. I can't wait for y'all to see them. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.